when we think about collection, right, the surveys we're sending out and how those are happening, not all of our customers are at a point in their journey where they're doing or workflow and automations make sense or integrations make sense. But at the core, everybody we work with is trying to collect feedback, right? Yep. So what are you thinking about in terms of trends for 2025 when it comes to collecting feedback? What do you see coming this year?
I think because of the technology limitations that we've dealt with for a long time, we've had to build a lot of complexity into how we think about building and deploying feedback, right? There's complexity in, okay, if I've only got 3 or 4 shots at engaging customers, I'm going to be very specific about the moment in time I'm going to go ask. And because I need to figure out something specific, I'm going to build complicated surveys that ask very specific, direct questions so I can try to get to the answer and to test my hypotheses. And then I'm going to spend a whole bunch of time and energy on the back end doing the analysis to prove my thesis. We're at a place now where I think a lot of the technology is liberating the fact that we don't need to be that specific because we can leverage tools like LLMs and AI to understand data in a different way. And again, back to that moment in time, it's if you can do these things in an autonomous way, you can set these systems up or these workflows up to just run. And I think what's been interesting is I spent a lot of time in contact center and shared service centers in my career. And one of the things that I've always said is a key driver of success for a long-term strategy for these centers is having a great service delivery structure that's focused on continuous improvement. And I think as CX continues to evolve, we don't need to be so focused on a moment in time or a specific project or a specific event, but we need to start thinking about our CX programs and how we're engaging our customers as a continuous improvement process. So put something out there, see how it works, get some feedback, understand where you need to pivot, and then because it's such a lightweight move now with a lot of especially with our technology to pivot to the next thing, maybe you don't turn it off, but it's not as important in this moment in time, but now I'm going to focus on this one. So I'm going to go build another one of these systems here and I'm going to learn and then I'm going to continue to improve. I think the complexity is going to go from being specific in a moment in time to the complexity is going to show up in terms of how well can you adapt to an improvement mindset in terms of engaging your customers and deploying the things that need to happen to better improve their experiences.